let everybody know I'm Troy. Okay, I'm Troy. That's my name. Sometimes.
What's your other name?
My government. Unfortunately, my father don't like that they call me his name.
Oh.
He'll be all right.
He gonna be just fine. He gave it to you.
He did. That's what they get. They couldn't name me Jessica like they were supposed to. So I named me Troy.
You are not a Jessica. I love your name.
I'm not a Jessica at all. I feel like that's like...
That's equivalent to cardboard box.
Yeah.
Keeping that in there.
Welcome back to Body Doubling. I'm Troy.
And I'm AJ. This is a podcast where we work a little.
We yap a lot.
But we still manage to get things done.
We might actually get some shit done today.
I'm excited. Yeah, today seems like it's going to be real productive and I'm in love with it. All right, so now last week you produced that shit so fast. Now, what did you learn from that last week?
That was a record. Well, I did that in like a day and a half.
Girl, had me posting shit like immediately. I said, oh, okay. That's what we got a time when we on. Did she get an intern? No, it was Zenith Creative Media.
It was me, coffee, and late nights. That's what it was.
But one late night though, so what happened?
Correct, just one. Yeah, last week what I learned is that we are never changing our setup again. We will always be on the couch. I hated that table. I don't like my side profile, one. And then two, the way that we had to angle like our chairs anyway, we were on the edge of the frame. So like I got stuff all the way over here beside the couch. I got stuff on that side of the couch and y'all could see it. Could you now? No. But if I had left it the way it was, you definitely could have been able to see it. So we will not be doing that anymore. And then also lighting. Y'all can see this like big ass halo behind me. Yeah, that is our light, or our studio light. And it is bright and it's reflective on our TV that will not show our logo. So instead of me color grading it this week, I'm gonna leave it alone. And y'all gonna look at it with me.
You're gonna be so fine. Yeah, because it look like the sun anyway.
It does.
It look like the sun.
Like little halos behind us. I love it. Like we're little Teletubby back.
Exactly.
But yeah, that's what I learned this week. It wasn't much. Last week went pretty smooth for the most part, except for the table. I hated that. Other than that, it was fine.
But I'm glad. It turned out great. It was a great episode. Another one, if you did not catch it, make sure you go and subscribe, like, share with your friends, and watch it for yourself.
Please. A couple of times. Run it through. Run it back.
Get us 1,000 subscribers so we can monetize this.
No, for real. Actually, if you comment below that you shared this, we will reply. Now, are we famous yet? No. Can you screenshot that and use that as an excuse to get backstage to our live show? Yes. I will allow it. I said it today. Yeah. In episode 5. If you comment below and we respond to you, you can get backstage.
Exactly.
With your screenshot. We will be having security pat you down though, but you can come backstage.
Because we're going to be famous.
We will be famous.
We will be famous.
So get on the train while you can, because
it's taking off. A choo-choo.
Okay. So how has your week been?
Girl, I feel like I have been on go since May. My goal was to get a remote job so that I could relax more, but as soon as I got the remote job, I started a damn pickleball club. And so with all the free time I thought I was going to have, I've enmeshed myself in building this new community, Open Play Charlotte. And so basically we've been, blessed to take off so quick. Because people in Charlotte, it's like a transplant city. I can't say this enough. People move here and they want community bad. And so immediately people are willing to try any and everything to be in a crowd of people who are like them, new, trying things for the first time, and then want to be around, just good vibes. And that's basically what we are providing through pickleball. It'll be in the past, but we've been working with R&Brew to do this pickleball day party at Raleigh. Hopefully we'll have some clips to insert here. It's going to be a vibe. It's going to be a real little vibe. On top of that, trying to secure sponsorship so we can keep this shit going. Oop, curse. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Curse word. Don't let your kids watch it. Not safe for kids.
It literally says not safe for kids. Like, I don't know how else to emphasize that to you.
Look, I'm trying not to curse just in case y'all be watching them around it, but
we trying to actually fuck them kids. This ain't got shit to do with your children.
This ain't got nothing to do with
sponsorship. You want brand deals.
Exactly.
That's it. I actually don't give a fuck about your children. And clearly you don't either if you got them watching the show.
And that's the truth of the matter. Why would you have your kids watching this if you cared about their safety and what they hear and what they exposed to?
Exactly.
So it's not my problem. It's their problem. Thank you for that. I needed that.
I ain't got shit to do with us.
But then on top of that, which is gonna be in the past again, but I'm traveling to Memphis, finna go back home, and the reason why is for some family stuff. But a couple weeks ago, I called my nephew and I let it slip that I was going for a walk, and he said, "Auntie, I want to go for a walk." So now I'm finna pack up my life for a week, and I'm gonna go take him for a walk somewhere in Memphis. Hopefully, guns will be down, sun will be up. And we just gonna enjoy ourselves. I may even go take him to go get an ice cream because that's what TTs do.
Oh my God.
I don't think there's a better job in life than it tends to be an auntie, if I'm being for real.
It's not. You make me want to go get mine. Yana, can I come to your house?
And then he gonna want to go home in 3 hours.
He is. Me. That's what he be doing.
He do that every single time. Every single time.
You have spent the night and woke up the next day. I don't know what you so scared for.
I don't know either. And I wonder if I was that type of weird. Oh, I say weird. You not weird because you want your mama. That's who had you. So, I definitely understand that y'all want to go home and be around them. You not a weirdo for that. But I will say, like, when I go get my nephew, he like, I want to spend the night with you at Uncle Nate's house. And I'll be like, all right, you can stay here. He gets up at midnight. Notice his parents not around. Now, he ain't going to cry for an hour because he's trying to, like, let us know, bait us. Are you going to take me home? Like, did y'all kidnap me? But by 1 a.m., if he do not see, it is over for us. It is over. So I've been in the habit of making him go home because I know it's not going to last long. We're having fun now. He's in love with me. He wants to be around me. But as soon as the sun go down and it's 1 a.m. and he wake up and he do not see them and he don't see his sister, it's over.
I was like that with my grandma. In my defense, she used to keep that house pitch black. You can ask my sister. It has to be pitch black and she'd leave all the doors open. And she cut the TV off, you lay your ass down, you move. And then an hour before she would put me to bed, she'd have me watching Law and Order SVU. What if the man come through the window and kidnap me?
What if he's under the bed?
Are you prepared to protect me?
No.
If the man come and kidnap me, you're not, clearly. So let me call my daddy. I need to call my father.
Take me home.
Yeah, my grandma used to do that, and I used to cry. But I eventually got over it. Yeah. He'll get over it eventually. Okay. He'll learn how to sleep outside of his home in a safe environment.
I don't plan on bringing him to my house till he like 9. I might even give him 8.
He'll be 7
good. 7 through 10.
That's what I said.
7 is a good age. I'll bring my nephew to my house at 7 because I feel like 1, he'll be a little independent. He's already potty trained, but I don't know why I'm like potty trained. 7, he can make a bowl of cereal. He can lay in the bed, and I can lay in the bed for a couple more hours when we wake up on the weekend. And we'll wake up and go do some fun kid stuff. But as of right now, he's still a baby. I can't bring you home with me.
7 is like halfway to adulthood.
So like, you know what? There is no split in between adulthood and childhood no more. So really you're not lying. There are no kid spaces. They're not children.
You either a baby or you grown.
There is no in between. No limited to. No kid stores.
Oh my God, little girls don't have no like preteen stores.
They in Sephora with me.
Why that actually pisses me off. Cream? You're 12.
Oh, I want to get, what's that elephant brand they be talking about? I want the dirty elephant or whatever the hell this shit is called. And then the other one, Peach Lily. All up in Ulta and Sephora in my damn way talking about they need anti-wrinkle creams. What wrinkles do you have at 10, wrinkles? Child?
Wash your face with Neutrogena and call it a day. What are we doing? They don't have no preteen.
There are no third spaces for the children.
And then be like, the girls dressing grown. Because y'all didn't give them no other options. They either have to dress like they're dressed too young, and that's also weird. Mm-hmm. Or they're dressing too grown, and that's weird too. What do you want them to do?
I don't know.
Like, what do you want them to do?
There are no clothes for kids. Girl, maybe that's a business venture for us. Make kids.
I ain't no fashion designer, but
I ain't no fashion
somebody can do it.
But I'm just bringing back the fashion from when we was kids. There's nothing new under the sun. So I'm just gonna go look at some old pictures and see what the hell I was wearing, and that's what these kids gonna start wearing again.
I think the problem is that like they have kids sections in these big department stores, right? Like you go to Old Navy, Belk, Dillard's, all of that. They have kids sections, but it's nothing that's dedicated to children, and they're literally just putting shit out just to put it out. Yeah. Like it's never like it's not designed for the kids to actually enjoy their clothes.
It's not intentional, and it's cheap. And so now we got the 12-year-olds in H&M with me.
Yeah, y'all wasn't around with Libby Lou, clearly.
Yeah.
I never did get a Libby Lou birthday party. I'm sad.
Damn. Trauma.
That's crazy. I know, right? We just trauma dump with y'all. That's what happens when you body dump.
Exactly. That's what happens when you body dump.
When you trauma dump, we start talking about therapy.
Well, I can't go into therapy right now.
No, we're not gonna do that.
We gonna wait. I
ain't have no session this week.
I think I get to see her in person when I go home.
Oh, because you got an appointment next week?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
So I'm getting on the road extra early, stop by her office. She's gonna be like, well. I know I've been telling you to
Not
leave
catch
that man
her on
alone,
guard.
but are you here to kill me?
Oh no. Wait, did he know she
man.
told you?
I
Told you that?
I
you told him that?
yeah.
Okay, I was like, you know, he was
Well,
stalking the episodes,
But here, I don't give a
looking
damn.
looking for clues.
But you know what? She might. Okay.
We're gonna leave it alone.
We're gonna leave it there. We're gonna leave it there. Troy, what you working on today, girl?
So I have a new show concept that I want to start writing the pilot for, and so I'm gonna do like, I feel like the problem I made with my last pilot is that I didn't do any like background research. I really just started typing, which like there's nothing wrong with that. But I want to actually like put in effort on this one for real. So I'm going through and like making notes and like figuring out what I want the actual whole show to be, and not just like one episode. So we'll see. I won't tell y'all the concept because I don't need y'all to steal it, because I might just have to go to jail for that. But I'm not gonna tell y'all the concept. But she knows the concept. But it's really cool. So.
Y'all, the concept's so cool. I told her, bitch, if you don't work on it, I ain't gonna say I will, because I'm not a TV show. I'm not a screenwriter. But I'm like, if you don't work on it, then you don't want us to be rich. If I'm gonna be for real, the idea is just that fucking brilliant. I don't have to be working this hard. If you would just go write the fucking TV show, it's actually that good. So
if you
I'm
like
excited.
The Office, Parks and Rec, Abbott Elementary, you'll like it.
I'm excited.
That's all I'll give you.
That's all you guys. Yes.
I'll let you figure out the common thread of that. But what are you working on today?
As I told y'all know I skipped the entire first book because I didn't know what direction it was going in, and I felt like it kept me stunted. But I had an idea because I was talking to this man, and I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna write a book about you. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing that I felt like that about him, but now I got a book, so that's all that matters. So chapter 1 is drafted. I'm excited to read some of it to y'all today. I've been going back and forth with what section to read to y'all. But I feel like by the time it gets to the time to read, I don't know what to give y'all. I don't know what to give, but
Okay.
I did start I still did start book 2, and I'm excited to actually finish this one. I don't know if it's gonna be a novella or an actual like long ass novel, but we'll get there. Hopefully it'll be out by the end of the year, because I'm ready to start sending out my manuscript. I don't give a damn if someone tell me no, which nobody has told me no.
I was about
keep
to say,
saying
I don't think they will.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think they will tell me no at this
You
point.
actually finna submit this script for me. So, she don't know it yet, but she about to.
I would submit everybody's shit, bro. I haven't got told no yet.
No.
I feel like Ghost. It was one episode. I don't know if it was episode 9 or 10. He was like, "Can't nobody stop me. I can't stop. I'm unstoppable." Bitch, I might just be unstoppable.
You might be.
I
Shit.
might just be.
So what has your brain rot been this week?
I finally finished Power. Thank God. And guess what? I'm still on the Ghost hate train. Now, I was telling Troyana that, I use your government.
Damn, my whole government,
Damn.
bro. My whole shit. Like, damn.
I don't even know why it came out like that. I don't know
You
why
ain't
it
never
came
called
out.
me
That's what
Troyana
I've
a day in
never
your
said
life.
Troyana. Like, what
You
the
said
hell
it
is going
today.
on?
On camera? That's crazy. That's the equivalent of my boyfriend
I'm
calling me my
sorry.
full government and not baby. That's not my name.
Did
What
I
the fuck?
type the mic? I didn't tap the mic. Y'all, it's sorry.
God
gotta
damn.
bleep
I mean,
it.
you have
He
never.
bleeped. Bleep it.
I'm not gonna bleep it because everybody know my full name.
Damn, they do.
But still,
You know, still.
damn.
When we famous, they're gonna be like, we knew her name still for something else.
It's probably everywhere, honestly.
It's,
so.
you know, the internet is the internet.
Forever.
Okay, I'm sorry, ADHD. Y'all, so again, I'm still an avid Ghost hater, but I was telling Troy the other day, the show was written so well towards the end, I actually started to feel for Ghost in his situation, and unfortunately for Angela. I said, oh, am I that much of a Pisces or an empath that I'm sitting here like feeling sorry for motherfuckers who deserve all the hate in the world? And the reason why I started feeling sorry for them was one, Angela died, and so I was watching Ghost grieve. But I'm like, nigga, you grieving over the bitch that you ruined your family over? And honestly, she wanted to sit here and antagonize Tasha over some bullshit, like going back and forth. That's neither here nor there. But I say all that to say, I'm at episode 14. And again, these are just my thoughts with where I am in the show. I, again, giving Power the credit for how they write these characters because, you know, the writers be writing. Now, this episode, the last one, reinforces everything that I feel about Ghost. He is his own worst enemy. He does not lose because everybody is out to get him. He loses because he's arrogant and he does not get out of his own way when it comes to things. So there's this scene in this episode where Tate tries to warn him. Tate is Councilman Tate. So spoiler, if you have not seen Power, episode 14. I'm late, but we're here. So again, Councilman Tate is trying to warn Ghost that someone is out to get him. And so Ghost is so busy celebrating, he actually also tells Tate, I'm the winner, you a fucking loser, say it. Like, he's all up in his face with his victory because he's now on the Democratic ticket to become the councilman in Albany. It is what it is. He says, like, look at where I am now, and completely misses out on the danger that's everywhere around him. There is this imminent danger. At this episode, Ghost has about 7 niggas after him, including Tate. But I don't know what Tate was warning him for. I can't remember, but I guess he had a change of heart about something, and he started to warn Ghost, like, oh shit, like, actually, there's people out to get you. And so again, like I mentioned, that's Ghost's biggest flaw, and that's what inevitably kills him in the end at this episode. But the crazy part is, y'all, I gotta go back and watch it because I still don't know who killed Ghost. I fell asleep, but no. So I can't even tell you. I can't even tell you where it ends at. I fell asleep on the part where Ghost is killed, but there's neither here nor there. But also, I just want to talk about Tate though. Tate comes in like toward in like season 6. And him and Ghost together, honestly, I was kind of interested in their dynamic. So he's not as cold-blooded and as sneaky as Ghost, but Tate is a cold-blooded motherfucker. And he's funny. He also gets what he wants in the end. And also their dynamic together, with them both just being shiesty, it just kind of worked. So now he's ambitious and he's calculated. And he's also Lorenz Tate. He kept his last name in the show, so I thought that was really sexy. So when he kept going like as Tate, I was like, oh, Lorenz Tate. As a millennial girly, I just saw this fine ass man on the screen and basically, fangirl over the entire season for him. But again, in this episode specifically, his role was to warn Ghost about the danger that's out to get him, even though he was actually one of the niggas that was out to get him as well. Now, Tasha in this episode, again, she's angry because at this point, Ghost has died. And this motherfucker put Angela in his will? Not his now, Angela and them never got married.
No.
Angela is in Ghost's will. And this is why I'm always going to be Ghost's biggest hater. And so Angela dies. And so the next of kin can go pick up the cash.
Next of kin to Angela?
Next of kin to Angela.
Oh, I'm doing all types of seances on your spirit.
I'm telling you, Ghost deserves to die. Ghost, and the crazy part is, I had been saying this and I didn't even see the show. All I heard was small synopsis. I heard seeing people going back and forth on threads about it, and that's what initially piqued my interest. And then I decided to start watching it. And now, again, Tomi, he annoys me, but his loyalty to Ghost all the way up to the end is admirable. So he also noticed that Ghost has all this danger out to get him. And for a minute, Tomi is actually after Ghost too for a minute, because Ghost is doing shiesty shit to get his way. There are several times in this series that Ghost has put Tomi's life in danger. Now, granted, in the end, he always have had like Tomi's back when it comes to like the drug game, different shit. Court cases, he never ratted on him or whatever. But there are several things that happen in this series where, because Ghost wants what he wants, it's fuck Tomi, fuck the game, fuck everything that's going on, because I'm a new man and this is how I want my life to go. And I don't know if I'm a people pleaser or if I have loyalty, but I'm like, Ghost, you're a fucked up person. I hate his get down or lay down mentality, even when it comes to the people that's closest to him. But okay, in this episode, Tomi, again, loyal to Ghost, knows that there's danger, and he says, I need to go warn Ghost. I need to make sure he's okay. So he spends the rest of his day, even though people are after him as well, trying to make sure he gets to Ghost before he's shot and killed. And he was there when Ghost took his last breath. I cried on that part, and I don't cry over white people. But they wrote Tomi really well. Tariq, oh my God, Tariq.
I'm gonna pause you. You said you got all the way through the show?
I didn't get all the way to through the show to where I could find out who killed him.
What
I fell
season you
asleep. The last season.
You on season 6?
This is the very last season.
You ain't make it to episode. You went to sleep on episode 15?
I literally went to sleep.
Okay.
I got to go back and watch it.
Yeah.
I got to go back.
Yes, you do.
Because I got to find out who killed him, y'all. So when we shoot the next episode, y'all will know who killed Ghost, because I still don't know who killed Ghost.
I fear they already know.
I think it's me.
It's you that don't know.
I'm on the outside looking in.
I was about to say, I think the rest of us know.
What damn. Don't tell me.
I'm not.
I want to go watch. And I'm just tired of him, because this entire episode, again, he's like, fuck Ghost. Nigga, this anger that you got, now granted, he's coming from this broken home. Throughout this entire series, he says he has watched his dad be selfish as it relates to how he parents them, as to how he treats their mother. So he's understandably so angry at his father for his actions. But he just creates more problem through his anger, and that's what teenagers do. So, like, look, when I talk about kids, I always become rational. I don't know. It's something about me that makes me feel like, okay, they didn't choose to be here. They deserve to be irrational because I'm the adult in the situation. But I just cannot stand how throughout this entire episode, and actually when he becomes like this main character and this person that we see, he's a problem child. So, that's all I can really say about this episode, is that he's facing this imminent danger. I also think that he knows he's gonna die. There's one moment where he's looking over the railing and he's looking down at Truth. He's also about to leave this life behind, like being a club owner. And so again, he shut down his drug business. He's successfully got out of that, was able to get people to fund his campaign to become a councilman or be an assistant lieutenant councilman on this ticket. And he's now leaving behind the club life. He also moved on with another fucking woman, Ramona, who gives me Olivia Pope vibes, goodness gracious.
But Angela.
You loved Angela so bad, but you moved on, a week after her fucking funeral? I feel like, at least in when you're counting in day terms, I'm like, damn, nigga, like, she literally the body just cold. It just put in the casket, whatever. Anyway, so he's moved on with this woman who's working on his campaign, and he's all excited, and he's like, I'm moving on. He visited, this is probably a couple episodes ago, but I just wanted to say, like, this is how spiteful Ghost is, and this is why I'll always be a Ghost hater. He goes to his daughter's gravesite. He's like, I'm getting QCP, which is the youth center that he's creating in his daughter's name or whatever. And he's like, oh, I'm going to make this right, Raina. I'm going to make this right. I love you so much. I miss you. Oh my God, I hate that I didn't, spend more time with you when you were alive. He turns around and Tasha walks up, who has been visiting her grave with fresh flowers every week. And he turns around and asks Tasha, what are you doing here? At her daughter's fucking grave with fresh flowers. And she says, Ghost, I've been visiting our daughter every week. Lest you know, this nigga is performative. Nigga has not gone to see his daughter's grave. So this is why I'm a glad and grateful Ghost hater. He will never have a fan out of me. So on top of that, not only does he makes it evident that he doesn't go visit his daughter's grave, this nigga turns around and tell Angela, I release you. You can move on. I'm moving on with a great woman.
To Angela?
No, I'm sorry, not to Tasha.
Oh.
He tells Tasha, I'm sorry, because that's who walks up to the grave, because they're visiting the daughter.
Yeah.
So he turns around, he tells Tasha, I'm moving on with another woman, with a great woman too.
He did that already.
You've done this.
What do you mean?
I'm moving on again because I got my other bitch killed.
This is not news, sir.
So she's hurt again. I guess you don't never get over the wound of a fuck nigga being a fuck nigga, especially if you are attached to them with kids. I think that makes it even more it just makes it worse when you're stuck with this person and you're bound with children. But thankfully so, Ghost dies. She's not stuck for long.
Okay, girl.
But when by the next episode, I'll know who killed Ghost and I'll be able to rest because I plan on starting Snowfall. But someone told me that there's a scene in the first season that involves grape.
Yeah, that's why I haven't seen Snowfall.
And I don't think I'm comfortable with that.
I don't like watching stuff like that. That's why I haven't watched The Wire either.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just can't get down with it, especially like remember that was the unnecessary scene in 13 Reasons Why too. So it's, in my opinion, it's always unnecessary because I just went through the whole Power series and there was no grape scene yet. This series of Power. I haven't been on like in the other Power universe. I haven't seen a grape scene unless I went to sleep watching it. Now, Lord knows I will go to sleep watching a TV show. I don't recall a grape scene. So I just feel like a lot of times, I don't know why it's essential to this storytelling and why you guys can idealize this shit. Even when I'm writing books and I'm thinking of things that are happening, y'all know that never comes to my mind. So I just feel like, can't we tell stories without that? I don't know. Unless this is like truthful, I don't know.
I feel like you can. I don't feel like it's necessary.
Yeah.
That's just me though. But I don't think it's necessary.
And you have to see it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think that's necessary.
Okay.
I don't find it doesn't. That don't be changing the
plot.
The
right?
plot for me. Yeah, it don't make a difference for the plot for me. It actually makes it worse.
And that's what I'm saying. Like someone told me and they mentioned it to me, and so now I'm already like, I don't want to watch it because now I've been warned of a grape scene, and I don't want to see that. But yeah,
they said it was good otherwise. But yeah, I don't blame you. That's the reason why I haven't seen Snowfall.
But yeah, girl, that's all I had to talk about with Power.
Shit, that was a lot. Ghost still ain't shit. As you can see,
Ghost ain't gonna ever be shit. He died ain't shit. And so people are saying go watch the Ghost series. I don't know if I should support him, guys. I really am conflicted with continuing the rest of the series because that requires me to watch Tyreek, and I don't want to be mad at a child for adult decisions making. So, what else? And then I would have to watch Tomi. Then I've already started Kanan. Kanan has been a great series. Kanan has been, was it Raising Kanan?
Yeah.
That has been a good series for me, even though I started on season 6. So, I need to go back to season 1. Yeah, I just be everywhere. I'm literally everywhere with this shit. But we're going to figure this shit out, man.
I've heard Raising Kanan was better than Power. Like, not better, but like the plot people have enjoyed more.
I feel like that's what it is. I don't know if it's just a more seamless plot. I feel like that was just the first time around. And it piqued everyone's interest enough for him to build off and, get more writers to create these other universes. And this is why he has like this faithful fan base. But I feel like Raising Kanan has been a more enjoyable series to the point where, I know I'm going to go back and watch it.
50 Cent, Tyler Perry, and that white man that be writing all them Yellowstone shows, they all in the same category. Y'all just be telling the same story over and over. They just be doing shit.
It's the same. It's literally the same story, different characters.
They be milking the hell out that cow.
They milking the hell out of this drug cow, and I'm enjoying it.
No, they really do be milking these stories for what they were. I mean, more power to them.
More power.
If it's working, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I guess. Yeah. But also, like, expand your palate a little bit, baby. I don't know, but
I ain't
got no show.
I was gonna say
show on his arm, no show on my arm. So let me shut the fuck up.
Okay, well, good. Create the series, bitch. Because show on their arm, my ass.
Oh my God.
But tell me more about Obsession.
Oh yes. So I watched Obsession, the movie. Not Obsessed with Beyonce. I have seen that out as well. But Obsession, newest movie that just came out. Spoiler alert. So I'm going to attempt to put in the time code for when I stop talking about this story. Because I'm basically telling the whole plot. So if you do actually want to watch the movie, I guess don't watch this part.
Wow. You know what? We are really growing as co-hosts and hosts, because remember we just started talking about that shit and be like, spoiler.
I'll be like, oh damn, I spoiled it already, but spoiler. No, I am going to spoil it. I'm going to give y'all like 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, so Obsession is a horror film. It was created by Curry Barker. I think it ran through like all of like the film festivals. and got a lot of traction for it. So then they actually started putting it out like into like showing it in movies, and then they eventually put it on Peacock. I'm not usually into horror movies because I don't like jump scares. I think Sinners was the only horror movie I went in blind. And that one wasn't. I also did that because Ryan Coogler and Michael B. Jordan. But I went into it completely blind. Like usually, if I watch scary movies, I kind of got to know where I'm gonna get scared beforehand. Yeah. So that's basically the case with with Obsession. And I did that unintentionally. I was on TikTok and people kept posting like the clips from it, and I saw enough clips to where I was intrigued. So I watched it. The entire movie is essentially the result of a selfish man.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
At the end of the day.
That's what it is. So I will go through the full plot. So we have Baron. They call him Bear. He works at a music shop with 3 other people. There's Nikki. There's Sarah. Her dad owns the music shop. And then there's Ian. All 4 of them are friends. They're co-workers, but they kind of hang out outside of work. So the movie opens and Bear's at a diner basically practicing how he wants to ask out Nikki. Evidently, he has feelings for Nikki and is trying to work up the courage to ask her. So he's at this diner with Ian. He's practicing on a waitress. So he's saying all these sentimental, nice things. The waitress is like falling for it. She's like, oh my God, I kind of like that. But Ian was like, nah, don't do that. Girls don't like sentimental shit like that. And the waitress was like, And he was like, yeah, that's completely wrong. Don't do any of that, right? Evidently, I think they all went to high school together. So they have history with each other. And so they were all in bands, I believe. And so while Nikki was in high school, evidently she was a little bit weird. And they would call her Freaky Nikki. So Ian was like, yeah, just call her that. Because apparently that was supposed to show that like they have history together or like prove the fact that they know each other well. That did not work. So they leave the diner. Bear says he's going to ask her out that night because they have trivia, I think, every Tuesday. And Ian was like, you don't need to ask her out at trivia. Like, that's the time that we all hang out. She was like, I don't know what other time to ask her because I'm not going to ask her out at work. Like, that's just weird. So he goes home. When he gets home, he finds out that his cat Sandy is dead. Sandy has climbed onto a bag of food. Evidently, he has not fed Sandy in a couple of days. Sandy got hungry. She knocked off the bag of food, and evidently beside the bag of food was a pill bottle full of oxycodone. She knocks off the pill bottle, gets into the pills, ODs, and dies. So then he pulls up, he sees her, he's upset. He's not actually upset about the cat. He's upset about the fact that he likes Nikki. And he wants to ask her out. Oh. So if that doesn't show you how narcissistic and selfish this man is from the beginning, you'll see the rest of it. So he goes in his room, he's crying. Nikki calls him. And she's like, hey, are you coming to trivia tonight? And he's like, yeah, I don't know if I'm coming. I'm not really up for it. She's like, oh man, I really wanted you to come. Like, we got to beat the people. I need you to come. And he's like, yeah, my cat died. And she's like, oh, damn. That's tough. I still need you to come to trivia though.
You know, I feel like people don't really be sad over cats dying as much as they be sad over dogs.
It depends. I mean,
I just never seen the same.
I feel like cats dying is like, because there's so many stray cats everywhere, it's almost like normalized in a way. Yeah. I don't know.
Okay, sorry. I just was thinking about it because it's like they don't get the same PR as dogs.
They do not. I've never been a cat person. Yeah. My man is a cat person though, so
you know, but best of both worlds. Sorry. Okay. ADHD.
Well, okay. They're on the phone and he's like, well, okay, since you asked. And she was also like, I haven't told anybody this, but I'm about to put in my 2 weeks notice. Like, it's time for me to quit. I want to be a writer. Like, I feel like I'm being stifled and I'm not able to actually execute the things that I want to as far as the projects that I want to do. So I need to go ahead and put in my notice. He's like, oh man, okay. She's like, so this is probably like one of the last times I can hang out with you. And he's like, okay, well, I'll come. While they're on the phone, Nikki's like, oh, I lost my tiger's eye necklace. Let me actually look up what a tiger's eye is. So that is a stone. And I forgot what it means. It's a rock, actually. So it's red, jasper, and black hematite. Is that how you pronounce it? It's believed to ward off evil eye. And she lost her necklace.
Right when his ass, oh Lord. Yep. Okay.
So she's on the phone and she's like, oh damn, I lost my necklace. He's like, oh, okay. So he decides to go to the crystal shop to see if he can replace the necklace for her. He goes in the crystal shop, and instead of getting the necklace, he decides to get a one wish willow. So it's a novelty toy that claims to grant one wish per person when it's broken. So he buys it, forget the necklace, never did go do that.
Like a man.
Just like a man. So it's the trivia. They go to trivia, and Nikki's like, I want some shots. Let's go to the bar. So Bear follows her to the bar, and the whole time he's been making eyes with Ian because Ian's, again, trying to convince him not to ask her out at trivia. So they go to the bar. He's getting prepared to ask her out. Ian pops up, just like the hater he is, pop up behind them. And he was like, okay, so what were you about to ask me? He was like, never mind, don't worry about it. Then Sarah shows up to the bar, and she's like, I didn't know we was all having a field trip at the bar. Like, can we go back to the table?
Yeah.
So they go back to the table, have trivia, and then they leave. Evidently, Ian drove Nikki to the bar. And Nikki's like, well, I just want to go home. Ian wants to keep bar hopping. So Bear's like, I'll take you home. So they get in the car, they go to Nikki's house. So they get out, Nikki gets out of the car, and he's trying to like essentially tell her that she likes him or that he likes her, but he doesn't know how to say it. And so then he calls her Freaky Nikki. And she turned around, she was like, why would you call me that? I don't like that. He's like, oh, it was just a joke. You know, she's like, no, for real. You know I don't like that shit. Why would you call me that? And so then he starts being weird. She's like, Bear, do you like me? And he was like, no. No, why would you ask me that?
Weak ass nigga.
And she was like, okay, good. Stop acting like that. What is wrong with you? It's very clear that she does not like him. She does not like this nigga at all. So she gets out the car. She's trying to go in. He gets frustrated, breaks the One Wish Willow while she's going in. He was supposed to give it to her. He told her he had a gift for her, didn't give it to her. So he breaks the One Wish Willow instead. And his wish is he wished that Nikki loved him more than anyone in the world. Why you would phrase it like that, I don't know. Nikki all of a sudden turns around and she comes back to the car. She's like, you want to come inside? And he was like, huh? What you mean? You just, no? She was like, come on, come inside. And he's like, no, why would I do that? And so then she's leaning over the window and then she like breaks down crying. But she's also like crying like this. Like looking at him. And he's like, what's wrong? She's like, my dad has cancer. He's dying. And she'll open that. Like she's the literal embodiment. Have you seen that meme of LeBron? When he's like this? That she's literally the human embodiment of that. And so he's still like not for it. She gets out the car. She's dancing around the car. He's telling her she's being weird. She's like, I know what you're trying to do. Let's go back to your house. So he's like, okay, I guess. They get back in the house.
What the hell?
He put the cat in a trash bag. So the dead cat is still in the house, mind you. So they go back to his house.
Ugh.
He gives her like, he has a guest room. He puts her in the room and she's like, can you sleep with me? And he was like, maybe, I guess. Lays down with her. She's trying to cuddle with him, whatever. The next morning, she basically tells him like, so I took some MDMA. That must be why I was acting weird. Please ignore that. But she confesses having mutual feelings for him, having friend-zoned him the entire time. So they start dating. They in the music shop making out. They go everywhere together. She's basically living at his house. Like there's a whole montage of them just living happily. And the whole time she's telling him that her dad has cancer. And so there's even a scene where like they're watching a movie and she won't watch the movie. She's watching him the entire time. And he's like constantly moving her head and she'll move it back.
Like me.
Yeah, she's just staring at him the whole time being weird. And so the next day, they go back to work and Ian pulls Bear and revealed that Nikki told Sarah that she saw Bear as her little brother. Again, this is pre-wish Nikki. So she probably did say that because she don't like you.
Yeah.
And then Bear begins to question her about her father. She'll never want to answer. She starts to get mad. Like, why do you keep asking me stuff like that? Blah, 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 blah. Ian tells her like, her dad is fine. I don't know why she told you that. And even like the night that he broke the One Wish Willow, she was saying that her cat died. He was like, huh? She's like, my cat died. He was like, what do you mean? She was like, oh, I meant your cat died. She has basically taken on his consciousness because he basically ripped her of all of her free will and her autonomy. So she only knows how to think like him. So in her mind, her cat has died because his cat died. So Bear starts to question her about that. Ian says her dad ain't sick, whatever. The next day, he tries to leave for work. Nikki has duct taped the door shut. Like there's duct tape around the door. He can barely get it open. And she's like, well, maybe if you can't open the door, you should stay here. And he's like, no, it's okay.
Girl,
I got it. I'm going to open it. It's all right. And by this point, he realizes that this is weird. So he leaves out and she has packed his lunch for him. And he's like, why don't you just stay here? I'll be back. She's like, well, maybe I should go in today because she was off. He was like, no, it's okay.
Go
you just
in
stay
on an
here.
off day.
I'll be back. So he walks out the door, and while he's walking out the door, she's basically standing in the foyer watching him. So she's like, bye. And she's wearing his clothes. I might have hit my mic, my bad. But she's wearing his clothes. She's wearing like an old t-shirt of his. Like, you know how you spend the night at your boyfriend's house, you put on his clothes. That's essentially what she got on. So he leaves and goes to work. It's only him and Sarah working that day. So she packed his lunch and he's sitting down, he's eating with Sarah. Sarah has been trying to get into like music schools and hasn't been able to. So she got a letter, she got a denial. So they're talking to each other, they're on the floor. And she's like expressing concern with him, like, I don't know, I'm not sure if I like this for you. I don't know. I feel like she's playing a game with you. No concern for her. I feel like she's playing a game with you. And he's taking a bite out of his sandwich.
Male-centered ladies.
And so then his sandwich tastes weird. He looks down, it's a paw. In his sandwich, she has cut up and cooked the cat and gave it to him for lunch. Now, he told Nikki that he wanted to maybe be a food critic. So her thought was, let me give him a new dish and let him critique it. The new dish is the cat. And so he throws up immediately. So he goes home. When he gets home, Nikki's still standing in that same spot she was in when he left.
The foyer?
Yes. She has peed on herself. She has shitted on herself. She has thrown up. She looks disgusting. She stood in that same spot his entire 8-hour shift and did not move because he told her, stay right here, I'll be back. And she stayed right there and never left. So then she's like, oh my God, I'm disgusting. I'll go take a shower. Ian has basically told him, like, I don't like this. Y'all always around each other. You can't even go nowhere without her. Just come out the guys' night. Tell her she can't come. Like, he was having like a housewarming or some kind of party at his house. So Nikki goes to get in the shower and he's like, well, I'm actually about to leave. I'm going to go hang out with Ian. And she just stops talking. Something slams. He's like, okay, you can come. It's okay. Just get dressed. You can come. And she's like, are you sure? He's like, yes, you can come. So they both go to this party at Ian's house. Everybody's there, including Sarah. Ian didn't tell him that Sarah was coming. He told him it was just guys. So she shows up and Sarah is there. She's like, okay. She's still acting weird, all up on him. Mm-hmm. He goes to get a drink. They go sit down. They're going to play like, you know, the Jenga where you pull out and there's like a dare on it?
Yeah.
So they're playing Jenga. He pulls out a block that says, take a drink or kiss the person to your left. Who's to his left? Sarah.
That would have made me crash out too. I'm joking.
You know that meme, the sad face meme, but it's the one where the frown is completely like upside down. It's not a subtle frown. That's what she actually, let me pull up a picture. I'm going to put it on the screen for y'all.
Oh, yeah.
That's what she looks like. As soon as he reads it, that's the face she makes. And I'm like, don't nobody take this show seriously. Nobody takes this.
It's coming off as a comedy. Like, what's going on?
I laughed this entire movie because all of this was preventable. Like, it really was. And so she gets up, she drags Sarah's chair back, and then goes to kneel beside him and waiting on her kiss. He gives her a kiss. She gets up, she's satisfied. And Sarah's just like, what the fuck was that? So then she goes to the other side. She pulls a block. It's her turn now. Very. She's definitely making a scene. And she goes, she pulls a block, and I forgot what it said, but evidently she had to like read something of her work or like something that she was working on because she's a writer. She starts reading the story, and it's basically like a retelling of Hansel and Gretel, except Gretel is obsessed with Hansel and she wants to be with Hansel, and it's incestuous. This is her actual consciousness writing a story about how she feels about Bear because she sees him as a brother. She doesn't see him as a boyfriend. Like, she feels like this is basically incestuous because I didn't see you farther than just a friend.
And you put this wish willow on me.
Yes. And so everybody is still like all in their business. Quite frankly, like outside of the circumstances, all their friends nosy as fuck, if I'm being honest. Why are you worried about what I'm doing in my relationship? Nikki gets up out of her chair, and all of a sudden her consciousness comes back. She starts screaming, this is not me, this is not me. She takes a bottle, smashes herself in the eye 3 times. And everybody's looking like, I told you this bitch was crazy. Which, like, yes, y'all took her autonomy. So she leaves, he takes her to the hospital.
Oh my God.
And then takes her back home and goes to sleep. The night before this, they went to sleep. He woke up in the middle of the night. She's standing in the corner in the dark. It looks scary as fuck. And she's just in the corner. And he's like, what are you doing? And she's like, go back to sleep. I just wanted to watch you sleep. He was like, can you come back to bed? She's like, no. And then she starts crying. She's like, I feel like you don't love me as much as I do. And he's like, no, I love you. Please come lay down. She's like, no, go back to sleep. And he's like, okay. He just rolls over. Like, you actually went back to sleep.
This nigga sound weak as hell.
He is. Like, you actually went back to sleep.
He's annoying me.
Okay. All right, nigga. So he actually went back to sleep. And so this night, she finally goes to bed and she's actually stayed asleep. And so they had also been having sex up until this point because, again, they're together. But when they're having sex, she's completely deadpan. She's out of it. He's essentially raping her because her conscience is not there. She doesn't have any free will or autonomy to be able to consent. So he essentially rapes her. I didn't like that scene because it was very, like, off-putting. But it made the point. So while she's asleep, he's getting a text from Sarah. And she's like, I need you to meet me at the park. I want to talk to you. Because this is, again, the same night she hit herself in the fucking eye with a broken bottle. And he's like, why you can't just text me? She was like, you either come to the park or I'm going to show up at the house. And he knows how Nikki is at this point. So he's like, okay, I'll come. So he sneaks out of the bed. She's still asleep. All of a sudden you hear Nikki say, just kill me. And he turns around. He was like, what? She was like, it's me. She's asleep. Please don't wake her up. It's the real me. Kill me. Just kill me. I don't want to be alive no more. Just kill me. Do you not know what this motherfucker said? He said, what's so wrong with being with me? That's what you took from that? What's so bad about being with me? What do you mean?
I want to be with you. I don't want to be with you.
So that was her actual conscious. He leaves the house, completely ignores the girl. So he goes, gets in the car, meets Sarah at the park. He gets in the car. Sarah has one more letter that she has to open from her music school. So she's talking to him. She's like, I don't really know if I'm like, I don't like your relationship. And he's basically like, what that got to do with you? Like, evidently Sarah has feelings for him. And so she's worried about him. Everybody's worried about Bear. Don't nobody give a fuck about Nikki.
The fact that she's acting out of character.
Yes. Nobody
but we
actually
was all
gives a fuck
friends,
about that.
though, at one point.
But she has to be playing him. Poor Bear. Finally get him
Mind
played.
you, he's always been a weirdo from what I'm hearing. He's always been this obsessed person. This person is obsessed with her.
That's
and
what
so
it
now
sounds
you're
like.
seeing this erratic change or this erratic behavior coming from Nikki. Why the fuck is nobody checking on Nikki?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
That
so
would have prompted you to check on her and see what the hell is going on.
She's acting weird. She's lying. Y'all say she's lying about her dad dying. She's acting weird. I don't know. Maybe ask her about it. Like, if this is not something that she's normally done, maybe check in on your friend. But, you know, male-centered women. Okay.
Dangerous to everybody.
Yes. And so she's telling him in the car, I wasn't going to tell you this, but Nikki and Ian have been hooking up on and off for the past year. So I feel like she's using you to get back to Ian. Now this explains why Ian being a hater the whole time. Because they've been fucking not even behind his back, because it wasn't none of Bear's business to begin with.
Because she didn't want you in the first place.
No, she didn't. And so had Ian probably told him that ahead of time, none of this shit would have happened.
Yeah.
None of this shit would have happened. So Ian is also a piece of shit, but he's a piece of shit without the wish. So I digress. So they're talking. All of a sudden, Nikki pull up, smash the window with a brick, take Sarah's head on the brick that she has attached to the steering wheel. Completely smash this bitch's face open. You can't even see her. Like, it's just like meat. I'm sorry. I don't mean to disgust you. Her face is gone. She's dead. Bear sitting beside her like, oh my God. And she's like, I'm sorry you had to see that, sweetie. But we should go.
But you know, but that should have been motherfucking Bearhead. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay.
So they get in the car. I don't know if they went back to the music shop or what, but like, Nikki has essentially like prepared her body. She was like, so you should go back home. I'll be there in a minute. He thinks that she's about to go bury the body somewhere. So instead of going back home, he goes to the crystal shop. He go to get another wish. Now, when he bought the first wish, the woman warned him, like, don't come back in here trying to say that you don't like your wish. He was like, people actually come in here and say that. She was like, yes. They don't like it. They don't like the outcome of it. But listen, no returns, no refunds. Like, it is what it is. He goes back to the shop. It's a man now that's in the shop. The man essentially, like, he's walked in. He's frantic. He's like, where's the one wish willows? Because they're not at the front anymore. And the man was like, I need you to relax. Don't bring all that in here. Bear is covered in blood from head to toe. And the man was like, I need you to check your shit at the door. Yeah. Like, you really fucking up the vibe in here. And so he was like, I don't even know what you're talking about. What are one wish willows? He was like, what are you talking about? They were here the other day. He was like, I'm just playing, man. There they go. Turn around. It's a shelf full of them. Or not even full of them. There's two. And so he grabs two wish willows and he leaves out. And the man was like, what did you do? Like, you clearly you did a bad thing with your wish. Because he's covered in blood. So he leaves and he goes to Ian's house. He's basically trying to tell Ian, like, I made a wish. The bitch is obsessed. I need you to make this wish and say that you wish that I never made the wish. And Ian don't believe him. He was like, you're just crazy. You're just mad because you ended up with a crazy bitch and we all told you to leave her alone. And Bear's like, no, this is legitimately what happened. So he gives Ian the wish and he was like, all right, I'll make the wish. Ian break it and said, I wish I had $1 million. Billions of dollars just fall out the sky. Just stacks of cash. And Bear looks completely defeated. He breaks down to his knees because you only get one wish per person. Covered in blood from head to toe. He just falls to his knees because it's over.
God.
And Ian said that Nikki had been texting him that entire time, basically like, you should come to the house. Come to the house. Stop by the house. Stop by the house. And Bear was like, stay here. Do not come to the house. I promise you don't want to come to the house. So he gets there. There's candles leading up into the kitchen. Who's in the kitchen? It's Sarah's body tied up to a chair, completely naked. No clothes on. Mind you, she still ain't got no face because she's dead. Just propped up in a chair.
Oh, shit.
And he's like looking for Nikki. He's like, Nikki, where are you? I don't know how the videographers did this, but shout out to them. They had the background so like dark, like shadowy. This bitch was standing in the corner the whole time. I didn't even see her. She starts doing some like breakdance moves coming out the corner.
Clip, please.
Because everybody is so fucking unserious in this movie. Why are you looking like that? And so she comes out of the corner. She's like, hey, baby. She has put on Sarah's dress that she had on at the party. I don't know how she got it. And she has drawn on the tattoos that Sarah has. Because now she must need to be Sarah because Bear's attracted to Sarah. So she basically asks him, like, am I attractive now? Do I look good now? And she's like, oh, okay, well, maybe I'll just add this other thing. Takes a brick and smashes herself in the head because I need to look like Sarah. He's like, no, you're beautiful. You're pretty. I like you. It's okay. Just stop. And so
Bear he's pissing me off. Okay.
She has a gun. Where she got the gun, I don't know. But she has a gun. Actually, no, I know where she got the gun. Sarah told Ian that her dad keeps a gun in a safe in the store. Okay. Ian ran and told Sarah or Nikki and Bear when they was at the bar for trivia night. So she went in the safe and got the gun. She literally tells Bear, like, if you don't love me, I'll kill myself right now. I will shoot myself right now. And so he's telling her that, she's telling him that, and he's basically like, no, please stop. Like, it's so chaotic. All of a sudden, Ian busts through the door. He's like, man, you was right. It was real. I got $1 billion. Boom! Shoot Ian in the head. And she's like I said, I'll kill myself right now, nigga. Please don't play with me. He's like, okay. Just lay down. Just lay down. We'll just sit on the couch. So now he has the gun. And he's just looking at it. And so he's sitting on the couch and basically like, it's okay. We'll be okay. Before this, he had called the One Wish Willow people. Mm-hmm. And the man was like, so do you want to cancel your wish? And he was like, no, I just want to alter it a little bit. Had the opportunity to cancel it altogether. Decides he don't want to cancel it.
Y'all, men.
And so he was like, you can't do that, man. You can't. And he was like, okay, well, I want to cancel. He was like, well, I was just saying that you can't actually cancel. He was like, why would you give me that as an option? And he was like, well, I don't know. He was like, you want to talk to her? Evidently, they have Nikki's consciousness on the phone. He puts her on the phone. It's nonstop screaming. She's just screaming bloody murder the entire time. It's that scene disturbed me really, really bad. I didn't like that scene, but it's her on the phone just screaming. And the man was like, so this is real? This is how she's gonna be. He was like, how do I get her to stop this? He was like, the wish don't end until you end. Like, you have to essentially die. It's gonna be like this as long as you're alive. Yeah. And so he was like, is this real? He was like, just because you made the wish for her, don't make it any less real. And I was like, a bar. Like, you did this. You caused all of this. So he gets home. He's basically like, you could see she's talking to him about forever and like what they can do and like they can run away together. You could see the minute like he decides like, yeah, I got to end this. So he takes the gun and he goes in the bathroom. He locks the door. And so she's like banging on the door like, what are you doing? Let me come in. And he won't let her. He has the gun. He's about to kill himself. He's chickens out. Don't shoot himself. He finds the pills that Sandy got into. He decides to take them. And so I told you, he bought 2 One Wish Willows. He left it in the living room. So he takes the pills and he's getting ready to, unalive himself. And then at some point he decides to change his mind. So he's trying to make himself throw up. All of a sudden you hear the tune from the One Wish Willow toy. She's cracked it. And so he stops trying to kill himself or trying to throw up. He sits up. He walks outside to the outside of the bathroom. She's holding the wish. He's smiling at her. She has wished that he loved her just as much as she loves him. So for a split second, they're the happiest they've ever been because they both mutually have an obsession with each other. And I told you he was trying to make himself throw up. He stopped because she made the wish. So they go sit down. They lay on the couch. All of a sudden, he's getting sick. He's ODing, and he dies. And so she's crying, she's weeping, she's trying to get the gun, because at this point I need to kill myself too now, because you were the only reason why I was living. She goes to put their gun in her mouth, and all of a sudden she wakes up. She's back in her consciousness. She has a gun in her hand. He's laying on her lap, dead. Sarah's naked, dead body in the kitchen, and Ian's shot in the head by the door. She's looking around at all the carnage, and she's like, "What did you do?" And the whole outro to the movie is her just screaming, "What did you do?" and crying, because all this shit is because he made that wish. And that was Obsession, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm finna go watch it.
It's so good. It really is. If you have not seen it, because I don't really mess with horror movies like that. But I laughed because all of this was preventable, number one. But all of this was because of a selfish man that don't know how to take no for an answer.
A selfish man.
That, seriously. And so, yeah, basically, Ian ain't shit, Bear ain't shit, and poor Nikki. Nikki was the victim this entire time. She wasn't even in her right mind.
It's so crazy because, again, we just got done talking about power and how niggas ain't shit. We go to another fucking documentary or movie and niggas still ain't shit across the board.
Never are. All right. So
Thank you for the synopsis, girl.
Of course. If y'all have not watched it, go watch it. Let's do work check-in. So I got a little bit of notes done for, not even a little bit, a lot. I wrote out one of my characters. I'm gonna bleep it.
Okay.
Y'all don't know what that means.
Y'all know what that means. Right.
But I'm gonna bleep the name. But okay. Yeah, I wrote some synopses for that, or synopses. I think that's how you pronounce it. How far did you get with writing?
Remember I wrote it, I drafted it, and I still didn't know where I wanted to start it. Where I wanted to read it. But maybe I should just start from the beginning.
How many pages is the first chapter?
12 pages. And I ain't reading 12.
I was about to say, I don't think you should read everything, because that's your whole shit.
All right. So I'm just going to start somewhere in the 3/4 of the chapter. Not 3/4, like 1/3 of this chapter. Y'all ready? You ready? All right, so boom. I finished packing, placing the power cords in one compartment and the audio cables in another. Most clubs treated backstage lighting like an unnecessary luxury, and I didn't enjoy digging through a bag in the dark because I've been too lazy to put things where they belong. My phone buzzed against the table. Andre, you done? Replied, just finished. His response came immediately. We had Ink and Ivy slide through.
Okay, shout out Charlotte.
All right, shout out Charlotte. I stared at the screen. Andre had likely been drinking since 10, which meant every idea he had now felt urgent and historic. Going home. 3 dots appeared. You always going home. I put the phone face down. That wasn't entirely true. I went out. I met women. Sometimes they came home with me. Occasionally, I went home with them. Though I hated waking up in a strange room trying to remember where I left my socks. I knew how to have a good time. I was just tired of acting like a good time and a good life were the same thing. I slung the equipment bag over my shoulder and headed to the bar. Nia saw me coming and reached into the cooler. Water, she asked, please. That's boring. I'm driving. You're always driving. Then I'm consistently responsible. You're consistently 80. Chris already used that one. Y'all should coordinate. She laughed and slid the bottle towards me. Nia and I had gone out twice a few years ago. Nothing bad happened. Nothing especially good happened either. We liked each other more with the bar between us. You sure you don't want your usual, she asked. My usual was a bourbon after a set. Nothing heavy, just enough to mark the end of a night. I looked at the clock above the bar, 1:16. Not tonight. She studied my face. You good? Yeah, that sounds convincing. It was one word. Exactly. I twisted the bottle cap from the water. She leaned against the bar. You look tired. I am tired. Not that kind. I took a drink. What other kind is there? The kind where sleep doesn't fix it. I looked at her over the bottle. Nia lifted both of her hands. Don't worry. I'm not about to dig into your business. Protect your peace. She laughed and said, see, this is why you single. Because I support women's emotional wellness. Because you always got an answer. Not always. Most of the time. That sounds exhausting. It sounds like a strength. Imagine how I feel when I'm the one coming up with them. She shook her head and walked towards another customer. Go home, Kamal. You guys got the character name. That's the plan. And sleep. I know how going home works. She glanced back at me. Do you? I finished that half of the water, left a few bills beneath the bottle, and headed for the exit. Outside, Charlotte hit me all at once. Heat first. Even after 1 a.m, July held on to the city like it had personally offended the idea of cooling down. Then the noise. Horns, engines, music pouring from open windows, laughter bouncing between buildings. People crowded the sidewalks. Women walked carefully in heels made for standing still. Men gathered near the club, debating where they were going next, while none of them volunteered to make a decision. A rideshare stopped in the middle of the lane and turned on its hazards, of course. Hazard lights in Charlotte meant I know I'm in everybody's way, but I've decided my situation is more important. Two women passed me, then stopped. Were you the DJ tonight? Depends on it. Depends on it. Did you like the music? They laughed. We loved it. Then yes. The taller woman smiled. You leaving already? It's after 1. That's early to people who don't have to pack cables. We're going somewhere else. You should come. She was beautiful, tall, brown, fitted green dress, smiled direct enough to remove any confusion about what she was offering. Years ago, that would have been enough. Some nights it still was, but I could already see the next few hours. Another bar, another drink I didn't want, a conversation shouted over music I didn't choose, her hands on my arm, me deciding whether I was lonely enough to let the night continue. I'm heading home. Her smile shifted. Your loss, probably. They disappeared into the crowd. I didn't feel mature or disciplined. Sometimes turning down something temporary wasn't growth. Sometimes it was choosing to be alone before somebody else made the decision for you. I'm gonna stop right there. Guys, this book is coming together. I'm actually really proud of this one. It's exciting. I think it's gonna turn out really well.
I think it will too. I like that little snippet. That's from his point of view. Are you doing
That's
dual
his point of view?
views?
Dual again. It's the dual point of view romance novel.
I like that.
His name is Kamal. I stole that name from Power.
It's a lot of people named Kamal.
It's a lot of niggas named Kamal, so I just found out about it through Power. You know what I mean?
There you go. I like it.
I'm actually going to send you the first draft of this chapter and let you read the rest.
Yes, please, because I also need it for this.
Oh, yeah, damn.
So that works.
That's right, yeah.
Because I'd be scrolling.
I'm so excited.
I guess while you were sending that, we could talk about our business of the week. So we do have one this week. It is our dear friend, Miss Mya Made Customs, y'all.
Yeah.
If you need anything personalized, that is our girl. I'm gonna put some things on the screen. But this past week, AJ and crew threw me a surprise birthday party because I refused to celebrate my birthday for real. And they don't take no for an answer. They got together with my friends and my family and threw something for me, and Mya made all of the custom things. The party was vinyl and vibes. I'm a very heavy music person, and I collect vinyls. So they made me a custom vinyl, and I'm pretty sure Mya designed that cover, and she designed all of the stickers, all of the labels. She put the wraps on some lighters for me, made some matchboxes. I mean, Mya was doing all types of stuff. And then the week before that, she had made some custom shot glasses for my boyfriend for his surprise party. So if y'all need customs, please hit up Miss Mya Made Customs. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say also, she always making our shirts for Open Play Charlotte. The shirts are always so nice. I remember the first Open Play we had, it was like Hornets colored. And it was cute. We all was fine as fuck in this shirt. So very much so, shout out to Mya Made Customs.
Yeah, she honestly, if you need it customized, she probably can do it. So just
honestly, yeah, because she's made Greek items. So if you're Greek and you're like, okay, I need a paddle or I need like something that's custom for this person specifically, she can do it. I guarantee you. I'm like at least 99.99998% sure she can do it.
Yes, graduation, crossing for Greek life, birthdays, probably weddings too, maybe. I don't know. Y'all gotta ask her about that. But she also ships. So if y'all would like to find her, she is at myamade.customs on Instagram. So that's Mya with a Y, MYA, made.customs. And now we can go into our books of the week. What are you reading?
All right, so y'all, I'm reading this real ghetto smut. It should be illegal. It is called Snow White. I guess I'm addicted to the drug life. I don't. We had that one episode, and next thing you know, I just can't fucking stop. So the book is called Snow White by Anna J. In my opinion, I was in a Facebook forum about like with these other black women who read, and this woman goes on and she describes this book. What was the name of this book where this guy was selling drugs and he was essaying his niece? And I don't know why I decided to buy it. Everything else outside of that part, I was like, oh, I'm interested. So I'm reading this book, y'all. And basically, it's power on steroids and with grape, and I just can't stand it. So I'm at the point of the book where now this man who has this niece, he's her niece, he's her uncle through marriage. Okay, I'm trying to piece this together. He's an uncle through marriage. Her mama is on crack. He is her dealer. Ooh. So he's forcing this little girl to do acts on him to give her mom her fix so her mom stays alive. And her mom also has AIDS through needle sharing because she is a crackhead. And so now I'm at a point in the book where he has this little girl making crack. Selling it and packing.
Okay.
I think this is going to be a do not finish because I just cannot, I can't support whatever this lady has written. It's damn near on the same level of Quan Mills. This lady got roaches in her house. This is too much. This is too ghetto. However, it did pique my interest because again, I was on the drug train. I was watching Power. Now I'm at Snowfall. Now this is a little bit too far.
Oh my God.
Now what are you reading?
Well, one, that sounds like the Blueford series. And I forgot which book it is, but it's something like
Blueford
that.
High.
Yeah, but there's like, because they would base it off of like Shakespearean stories. So like the one that's blood thicker than water, that was like Romeo and Juliet. There was one that was like almost a Cinderella story, but it's very similar to that. Like he was doing stuff to the little girl. And she was, and on purpose, he had her selling drugs or something. I can't remember.
Everybody just,
everybody sucks. But yeah, that's what that made me. That's what that reminded me of. Actually, oh no, that's somebody else. I was about to say whoever this Anne Schraff is, maybe that's the same as Anna.
Yeah.
That used to write the Blueford series. But I am reading, despite its controversy, Children of Blood and Bone. I know it is very messy right now. I'm enjoying the book. I don't know if I think the casting choices are really what's, like everybody else, determining whether or not I want to see this movie. Like everybody else, I also pictured Amari as like a darker, not as dark skinned as Zelly, but darker than the rest, because that was her whole thing with her mom, and why her mom treated her different was because she was slightly brown skinned. And then they went and found Amanda Stenberg and put her there. And I guess you need names, but like, I don't know. I feel like this was a rushed production. I feel like the casting isn't all the way there as much as it probably deserved.
Okay.
And I think the author is upset right now because something has happened. But at the same time, like, you was on board with these casting choices, girl. Like, she wants everybody to boycott the movie.
I was about to say, so that's the controversy. I saw the author. She was like, I'm not watching it. I'm not watching this slop. And I was like,
something with Amanda Stenberg. Like, they fell out over something. And, like, everybody was like, well, girl, we told you that we didn't think that she should be Amari in the first place. But okay. So, yeah. They also have Regina King, I believe, as Amari's mom. I also pictured her as a fair-skinned black woman as well, because otherwise, like, why are you colorist?
Yeah.
Which, like, I love Regina King in anything. So, quite frankly, she could be in any role, and I'm not going to fault her for it.
Exactly.
So, but I don't know. I'll decide. I'll get to the rest of the book and then decide.
Okay.
That's what I want. But it's also a trilogy, so.
Do I need to start this?
Children of Blood and Bone. It's a good book. It's fantasy, though. You don't like fantasy.
I don't like fantasy. I like romance. That's kind of a fantasy with these
Ain't no
niggas.
romance in here. As of yet. I'm only like, I just reached like midway.
Okay. No romance
Through the book.
so far.
It's a thick ass book. I'll tell you that. But yeah.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
Yeah, I just made it halfway. So we will see. All right. So that brings us naturally to our plugs. So producer of the show is Zen Creative Media, which is my LLC media company. I do brand design, photography, video editing, web design. Did I say photography already?
Yeah.
Probably, but I'll say it again for emphasis.
Exactly.
Also, still not offering videography as a paid service, but I will offer video editing as a paid service at this point. So yeah, hit me up. I am on Insta or on all of the social medias at zenithcreative.media. And my website is also zenithcreative.media, and that should be below somewhere. So, yes. What about you?
Guys, you know, I am an HR professional, module learning. If you are looking for leadership development, training, onboarding, what is it? Performance management, LMS adminning, building courses, micro learnings, all the things that you need to bore your employees and give them busy work. I am that person. Modulelearning.com is the social, not the social, it's the website at this time. I still have not committed to a social media handle for my business. I, again, don't feel like getting on the internet and tap dancing for a customer. You just gonna have to go to their website, look at my case studies, and hire me. But anyways, I do need the clients, so I'll probably get on there begrudgingly. So, you know, I got to make the money. I got to make the money. Last but definitely not least, Open Play Charlotte, guys. One of the fastest growing pickleball communities here in Charlotte, North Carolina. We're all about sportsmanship, connections, and creativity. And also, there's another one. I'm trying to create our values. We're just going. I'm just like going and building as I go. But we're at peak time every Friday night from 7 to 10 p.m. Beginners, if you don't know how to play, that is totally fine. We spend the first hour teaching beginners how to get in the game alongside my lovely girl, Troy. She be helping us. Intermediate and advanced players open play the entire time. So if you are looking to get some reps in, Open Play Charlotte is at peak time and you can get your play time in. Also, we do have events on Mondays and Wednesdays, but that's in our Halo community. So if you're not in Halo, you will not know about those community forward events. So again, Open Play CLT, those are our tags. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook.
There you go, y'all. Come out. Our last plug is us. Like, share, subscribe, share with all your friends.
Yes.
And yeah, we'll see y'all next episode.
Yeah.
All right.
Because we
bye.
better see you. Bye.